I'm going to talk to you today about doctors taking vacations. And why do we need vacations? Because we have a really stressful job. You know, we look after sick people who are in pain and worried, and it just drains you all the time. So you have to sort of recharge that empathy battery. The nice thing about vacations is you can anticipate them, and then you're having fun during it, and then afterwards you've got the great memory of it, especially with movies and all kinds of photos these days. So it's hard as a doctor to get time off. Often you can't get a locum, so we usually have to swap with each other. And that often sounds, well, gee, I can't look after all your patients for a week, but you actually can, especially as a family doctor. It's usually only 2 or 3 patients a day need to be seen acutely. They're either an emergency or they can wait for the real doctor the next week, if it's cholesterol or blood pressure, blood sugar, or any of those things. So it's always a lot less than you think it's going to be. One tip, too, is to always plan a year in advance. You can't just sort of ask somebody to be off a week from now. It's not like other jobs because of call systems and things like that. So pick your 6 weeks that you're going to take off, and then email everybody in your life, like friends, family, other doctors in your call group, hospital, pharmacies, secretaries, staff, everybody in your life, and send them an email. And then 2 weeks before your vacation, send them a follow-up email, because they've probably forgotten it all. Another trick is to take twice the money and half the clothes, and also take the day off the start and the end of your vacation. If you try to jam too much in, you'll need a vacation from your vacation. Come back a day early so you can do your computer work and your paperwork, and that always helps get started the next time. Take a picture with your iPhone of your passport and your credit cards and all your important papers, and you can email that to yourself and to your secretary in case stuff gets lost or stolen. And turn off your dumb phone too. Like, this can really wreck a vacation, so don't be checking all your emails and texts and all phone calls and that. Like, let person on call for you look after everything. You should enjoy yourself and not even remember what day it is. So just to give you an example of what I do for vacations, my wife and I'll sit down on January 1st, maybe January 2nd, we might be hungover, and we just take out the calendar on the iPhone and just go the whole year, and we'll say, okay, let's take a week alone together in February. Let's take March break with the kids. In the summertime, the kids can go to the camp and we can go to the cottage alone, and then everybody can get together at the cottage in August. And then in the fall, what we do is go to a big city in Canada or the US and go to a conference, and we can get some education and have fun as well, and do things like art galleries and museums and live theater and live sports. So as you can see, my trend is put work on your marriage and put work on your family, but you need to have a balance like that. You can't be all family or all marriage all the time. So bon voyage.